everybody, welcome to my September haul. So first I'm going to show my Pipsticks subscription. I believe this was the August one. So it does come with this little zine, and there are some spoilers for the next one, so I'm not going to show that. I did go ahead and unwrap and look at all of these, so they might not be in the order. Just love this packaging so much. It's just so shiny. I need to get ideas of what to use it for though, because I'm not sure and I just have a bunch of them now. So this theme, I thought it was going to be like circus themed or travel themed or something. I don't know exactly what the theme is because it kind of seems like a mix between farmer's market and like county fair, maybe just like a county fair. I'm not sure, but go ahead and show everything. So we've got these vegetables. This one's called Farm Fresh. It's got some silver foil on it, and then Pretty Produce. Again, the silver foil on these tiny little icons. They're really cute. I just don't know what to use them for. And Strut Your Stuff. It's got these like chickens. Okay, so yeah, this is probably like a fair because they have the first, second, and third ribbons. I do like the colors and stuff of them. And then Airbrushed Dreams. This one has kind of like a little, just like a confetti overlay. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but this is like those airbrush shirts. And then this one's called Canines and Campers. This is adorable, but I'm never gonna stay in a camper. I can confidently say that. So I'm not sure what to use those for again, which a lot of these I'm not quite sure what to use for. So I might be giving some of them away, but this one is called Rambunctious Rides. So just like circus carnival rides. Then we've got like the snacks. So it's called Fancy Fair Foods. And the accents on this are hollow foil. Then Carnival Copy, which is just the alphabet stickers. This one is really cool. So it's called Swing and Fun, but this whole thing is like a sticker. It is hollow foil. So like this corner bit and then all the people connected to it are on a sticker. And then there's just some little bits in the negative space for extras. And then this one is some goldfish. It says antisocial and then socially selective. So I thought that was funny. And then we've got the Ferris Wheel Dream. Again, this is, I think, yeah, hollow foil. Fairground Frolics. So this is mostly snacks, but also just a couple of the like games you can play to win prizes and tickets. That really takes me back to childhood. But then we have these summer shades. This one seems a little bit random. Like I'm not quite sure how it fits into the theme. Then we have Franks and Furballs. So cats doing like a hot dog eating contest. And then the last one is Step Into Summer. So it's just got a bunch of cute little summer things. And this one has gold foil or gold hollow foil accents. I really like this one, and I think I can use it just for summery things maybe next year. The timing just, I probably won't use it this year. And then it does come with this postcard. I love this. I wasn't the biggest fan of the stickers, but this is just, the sparkles on it got me. So that might be going to my junk journal. Next, I have my Coffee Monsters Co. subscription. So if you don't want spoilers, I will be showing it in just a second. So I do get the Pen Pals, I think it's called, one, which is basically both of her subscriptions in one. My mailer came with like a giant slit in it, and you can see a little bit of it here, but I don't think it affected any of the products. And I don't think anything's missing, but I'll double check the card in here because it does say order was packed by Mandy. I like to keep these stickers. I just think they're adorable. So let me actually get the card. And she does also include this because this is what the snail mail subscription comes in. It just comes in this cute envelope, but the Washi Wizard one added on to make the pen pals does come in like a bubble mailer. So you still get that. I love that. And then, yeah, this will be my guide to make sure I got everything. So the theme is discovery. Got like math and science doodles, but from what I've seen as far as the snakes, I think it's still going to be really usable for me, even though I don't have a math or science related job or would go to school anymore. But a lot of this stuff is just kind of about like learning and creative thinking from what I was seeing. So we've got the journal card, a lecture on potatoes. I love this so much. If you don't know, potatoes are my favorite food, and I know Helen loves them as well. So this is super fun. I also love her handwriting. I just think it's so great. So I'm going to leave this here for myself so I can take a look. So I have the vinyl stickers. So this one is like on a pile of papers, which is so cute. I love that. And then this one just says keep learning. It's so fun. And we've got a washi card. So it says note. It looks like it's a peel off sticky note. And oh, it's like a notebook on this side. Oh, I love that. That's so fun. I'm very excited about it. And then, let's see, next I have these clips. These are so cute. So Christine gave me a couple just basic clips for my planner because I didn't have any, but I'm very excited to get some more. So they've got like the fountain pen and pencil on the front with the emoji, and I'm not sure if you peel these off because it does look like it has a little overlay on it, but I'll take a look at that once I'm done filming. Then the back has like the butts, which is not, I'm not a huge fan of that, but that's fine. I know people think it, like it's funny, but it's just not my thing. But I know other people like that. So then for the stickers, I have this little symbol buttons, like half sheet. These are so cute. And this is on washi paper. I think all the stickers, yeah, they're all on washi paper. So we've got symbol buttons and then the large science doodles. These are really fun. I love that like Albert Einstein emoji. That's super cute. And just all the little pencil sketches. Tic-tac-toe. Definitely used to play that like against myself on my notes in probably high school, maybe college. But we have confused emojis, which these are pretty usable for anything. Love that. And then paper writing process. So I like this because while I don't really write papers, I feel like I can use it for drawing too. Like, you know, I do like a rough sketch or draft or whatever, and then that's just, you know, stressed. And then I edit stuff, and then when you're finally done. So yeah, those are, I'm going to use them in different ways than I think they're maybe intended to, but that's kind of the nice thing about how versatile she made stuff. And this one is school notes. I really love these little like paper stacks. So very excited for the stickers. And then last but not least, we have the washi. So this one is Nerdy Doodles. So it's the 10 millimeter and it's got some of like the science STEM stuff. It kind of matches this sheet. Then there is Nerdy Notes, which is a 20 millimeter. I think this one might be my favorite, but I'm actually not 100% sure. Also, it says mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I just thought that was funny. But yeah, this is adorable. I love all the like stacks of paper and stuff. I think it's really, really fun. And then we have one of her vertical washi tapes, which I'm very excited because I don't have very many of this type. And it's called Sparkly Space. I love space. Anything space related, I'm here for. And so very pumped for that. And then this one is Classroom Chalkboard, which this one is pretty self-explanatory. It matches this pretty well, except I think more like school specific notes on it, but I think there's a lot of situations where I can use this still. So yeah, I'm really excited about the subscription this month. Everything is super cute. Next, I have a very thick order from Carlea Plans, which I'm very excited about. It is from her birthday sale, but I did get an Oops bag, so I wanted to just show that first real quick because I have not looked through it yet. So, got like an old freebie, and then again, I think this is like an old term freebie, I'm pretty sure. Either that or it's misprint. Unsure. This one, oh, there's only one used. Love that. I will definitely be using those. Magical Christmas. Oh, this is so cute. I would never have bought this, but I think it would be a really fun way to mark like Dreamlight Valley when they do holiday events. So I'm excited for that. Got some ornaments, browser bars, butterflies. Oh, these are pretty. I love the butterflies. And then Valentine's reading. Actually, I think I used up my entire sheet this year, so that's kind of perfect. Cute coffee. Wait a second. Why did I not realize this has a little croissant on it? Oh no. Okay. I might have to get that clip art for myself. And beer in like an old colorway of the month. This is cute. I feel like this would work great for March. Water jugs and magical TC. Oh, it's like a Lorcana, is it? Disney card game. So then we have my actual order. So I'm pretty sure I didn't say, but I do PR for Carlea Plans. So if you use the code Laurel15, you'll get a discount on my freebie and Laurel in the notes during these sales. It will be different though, because this is my previous freebie, but by the time this goes up, I will have a new one. So I made sure I spent enough to get all the tiered freebies, because these sale freebies, I can't deal with it. So let me separate them. So we have just the August freebies, which these will be, I think I showed them in my last haul, and they won't be available by the time this goes up. But like Spooky Birthday, which I think I'm just going to use this for my birthday, which is in February, because I love spooky things. I like that it says, I see an old fossil. That's just, yeah, that's funny. And then this one, it has like some of the same stuff, but in a moody, like vampire color scheme. So I think that's so fun. I'm very excited to use them. I got some scripts for my sidebar trackers now that I am using those again in my like personal planner. So for her birthday sale, she had this chunky glitter colorway, and I did not contain myself. So I'm gonna just try and go through these quickly before I talk about this glitter for like 10 minutes. Got the audiobooks, cell phones, Avery Doctors, dumbbells. I like to use these for PT, grocery bags, haircut, because I'm redoing my sticker organization and I almost have no haircut stickers, and I cut my husband's hair, so. Then we've got the footballs for American football. These are cute. Oh, okay. Friendship bracelets, journaling kit, houses, journaling spread. So you'll notice I got more icons than I usually get in colorways, just because this glitter got me. Kindle, Desk V2, marijuana, which these turned out so cute. Laptop ghosty, no you hang up, always get that. And this spooky movie. Oh, they're so fun. I want to use these all like now. Avery on tablet, tour bus. I thought this would be perfect for when I go to When We Were Young because it's kind of the color scheme. So, oh my gosh, I can use all of these for that. Okay, now I'm super excited. Avery listens, TV ghosty. I got the Dunkin' cups. I think, yeah, this one's in the colorway. And then heart records, soccer balls. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep getting those year round. I feel like I probably will, but we'll see. I also got the Dunkin' in solid because I noticed when I was trying to mark Dunkin', I didn't have any stickers for it. So I also got the Crying Avery's fast food and order DoorDash in the cute birthday font. Make sure it focuses. The little heart in the O's is just, I didn't realize there was one, and then one of the PR girls had to mention it, so I ended up with some scripts. I got Owl Creek, which is a winery that my in-laws like to go to, and then I got these super cute Christine's House scripts, so now I have to plan more times to visit her because those are so fun. Scooters and Dunkin' for the coffee runs. Next, I have an order from SPC, which I did just have to show this. I'm probably going to save that because it's too fun. But love that art. And then I got a bunch of the stuff with the Dead to Me art set because, or Dead Inside art set. Because when it originally came out, I used that kit. I loved that kit. I am obsessed with this art. So very pumped about that. I did get that die cut. And then I got some of the functional items from like the vertical kit because I like to use some of them for journaling. So we've got just the functional checklists and then the background boxes, I think they are, and the pattern boxes. So I could either use them during the week or I could use them on journal pages, but then I did get the boxes and the deco and then the Hobonichi kit, which I've decided I'm going to use these for dailies probably because I just like to mark more things during my day. Got a black twinkle deco freebie, and I don't know, my freebie, actually one of these isn't a freebie. Freebie got stuck in the cello. So I got this, I picked this one. I'm very excited to read this, but I didn't get it in Book of the Month because I was hoping there'd be an exclusive version of it somewhere because I just love the art and color scheme, but Barnes & Noble doesn't have one. So let me know if you've seen one, like a special version of this book, because I want it. Then I did get this little vinyl serotonin meal. It's got the little boo-boo on it, which I was like, I don't like them. And then now I think they're cute. Don't have one. I'm not going to buy one, but I do think they're cute. So I got journal pages. Basically, I'm just kind of using all of this stuff together. So I got the Ransom, the watercolor swatches, the like smaller deco, and the larger deco. Love that. And now I have a record player. When this came out originally, I didn't have one. So I appreciate that portion of the art even more. But then I got the junk journal kit. So hopefully I don't get sick of this art, but I feel like that would be difficult because one, it's spooky, and two, it's got purple and kind of like punk vibes. So yeah, I don't know. Raffle tickets, just like happy moment and just a ticket. And these are all like matte paper. She's so pretty. I love everything about her. Her hair, the choker, the like black glitter jellies. Oh my God. Okay. The VHSs of all the horror movies, and the Ouija planchette, just a little heart pattern, this bedroom, and then cute little shapes, the guest check, you can write like a list of some kind on, more deco, this super cute bedroom scene, but I am trying to figure out how to use it because it doesn't fit horizontally on a Hobonichi Cousin page, so I have to put it vertically or cut it, which I don't think I'm going to cut it, so thinking about that. And then you get 2 pages of just like pattern, so you can tear them if you want to, or just put them as a backing. I do wish that you got like more than 2, or that we had options to buy like extras, I guess, of the sheets, but maybe she'll do that. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. It might just be me. Next, I have an order from SPC, so I think I'm gonna get into the stuff that's in separate solos first. I did get this, I believe it was a monthly journaling kit with the Screamathon art. I love this art. I did use it in my planner, I believe last year. And so I thought I could use this for my journal. It is technically made for, I think, the Erin Condren monthlies, but most of it is pretty easy to just use in a journal instead. And I thought that would be really fun to use for like my cover page for the month of October. So yeah, very excited to have a chance to use that art again. And then I did get the Black Cat Cafe journal kit. So, or junk journal kit. Excited to get another one of these. I am about to use the one I showed in my last haul. So it does come with these little raffle tickets. This really pretty fashion girl. I love her hair, makeup. So cute. We've got like the waitress, an umbrella, little ghost cookie. That's so cute. And oh, I like her. I really like this art a lot. I initially didn't expect to get it because I don't have cats or anything, and it's Black Cat Cafe, but the more I looked at it, I was like, yeah, this is really cute. Spooky art. So we've got the little shapes, and then the deco guest check. Got a heart. Ooh, that's so cute. I love the lighting in that. That's such a fun touch. And they're just like hovering like with magic. Then we've got the actual cafe. This is so cool. And Full Moon Library. Oh my gosh. If those were real places. So then we have a couple of the full sheet patterns. Next, well, the rest of my order. So I got a variety of things. I am a little sad I didn't get any of the golden stuff other than this checklist, because my niece and I watched K-pop Demon Hunters, and now I want the kit, but that's okay. I missed it. So I did pick this freebie. I either picked it or picked a random one. I'm not sure. So I got some functionals. I got the golden one because it's all like purples, and no explanation needed. And then I got the Black Cat Cafe functionals. I got another sheet of the Ghost Face characters because I only have like a couple left on mine. I mean, I have tons of Ghost Face stickers, but I like the variety. And then this was my freebie. So I did pick just like the functional pack. So got like Rocky, Pumpkin Spice, Euphoria. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's have a Seance, Magic Bound. These are like the kits they went with. Haunted Manor, Not So Scary. Oh my gosh, I love those colors. Spooky Party, Scream. Ugh, I have 2 of these kits, I think, like the Scream kit. And then I also have a bunch of leftovers. And then Sanderson Sisters. So yeah, I like that. I decided I think I'm just going to start doing that because this just gets me such a variety of checklists. So we'll see. I might get foil again though at some point. But I have so much foil and not as many checklists. So then the next thing I got is this Velvet Shadows Hobo kit. So I got the box add-on and the deco add-on. This is just so gothic and moody. It's really pretty. I don't know how I missed this art when it first came out, but It also kind of, like, this pattern reminds me of Beauty and the Beast a little bit, but if it was, like, adult. And then I got the Fall Farm Cafe boxes because I did not get them for that kit, and I am using it, and I realized I do actually want the box add-on. So then I also got this Screamathon kit. So this was just a one-page kit, so her like first format for Hobonichi, but I do have the deco and the box add-on. I probably should have got more boxes, although there's a lot of them here. So yeah, I got all that because I already talked about it, but I love that art. And we've got just a little freebie. I'm not sure what this is for exactly, maybe like a nameplate, but yeah, there's another freebie. And then I did get these letter tiles. This one I think went along with the Dark Academia art, and then I got like a brown, oh no, Enchanted Academia, so that's this one. Okay, so I got the black and brown just like by themselves, and then this one was actually like with that art, which I've used I think almost all my stickers from it, but I just like the Scrabble tiles. I think they're really fun to pull into spreads. And then I got Witchy Halloween cookies. I know I talked about like food heavy stuff with Halloween, but I don't mind it here and there. It's just that I don't want everything to be that. And these cookies are just so cute. So I got the fall ones too. And the Bookish Ghost. Next, I have an order from Bunny Bear Plans. That is a pretty small order, but I had to pick up this kit. So I will get into like the extras first, just because it's with the freebie card and everything. So we do have this Alien freebie card still. And then, ooh, this is cute. Some ombre stars, deco stickers. I love that. I'm definitely going to use them. Very excited. And then these spooky freebies. I was really wanting to get, I think whatever the next tier of this was, but I was like, I don't have enough stuff that I actually need to spend my money on to get it, so I didn't. These are so fun though. I love the color scheme, the spooky vibe. Very excited about them. And then I did get this little like library card that says buy me books and tell me I'm pretty. It's on like nice premium matte paper. And then for add-ons with a kit, I did get the like full bottom washi, which I don't usually use these, but I just thought this was beautiful, and I will have to take a look at what's in the kit, but if I don't use it with the kit, I have some other ideas for it. And then I did get the like fashion add-on. I don't remember, I think just this box was different in the fashion options. So yeah, I just love this so much. I had to get the add-on. Love the people in that art set. This is like an older art set, I believe, but it's such a good one. And then I got just some gems, deco for journaling. I did get some more books for my reading journal, and I'm gonna already have to like pick up more because I've read more books since then. So getting into the kit, I did get a mini kit this time just because I used one of her mini kits and it worked for me pretty well. The full kits have so many boxes, which is great if I'm going to use the kit multiple times, but I think the minis might actually work better for me. Ugh, just all the boxes. This art is just so pretty. Like, I love the way the sky looks with the fireworks. It almost looks like there's like glitter in the sky. So my foil ideas are like churning. I'm thinking something maybe with like twinkle type of stuff because of the lighting on the banners, but all the like neon looking aspects too. I don't know. I'll have to kind of take a look at what foil options are available out there because I feel like there's not a lot of foil for Dia de los Muertos or Day of the Dead, since this is the only art set I know of for it, but I'll have to investigate. If you know of anything though, let me know. I'm not sure if I will have picked foil by the time this video goes live, but still, let me know. I just love all the deco. This is beautiful. I had to pick this up. I do not celebrate, but I wanted to support both the fact that This is an underrepresented holiday in art, but also just, I love celebrating other cultures, and so I think anytime I get the opportunity to do that in my planner, I am gonna try and take that. These patterns are so pretty. I love this so much. Siobhan did such a good job with this. But yeah, the reason that like there's enough boxes for me pretty much in this is because we get a full page of little things. So like that's a lot, and the only thing I'm unsure about, yeah, there's enough of this, the other size too. Yeah, this should work for me. I know the other kit I used worked, so yeah, this should work out. Next, I have an order from the Coffee Monsters Co., which I'm really excited about. I did just a little small order before all of the additional tariff stuff was going to go into place. So I did get this thank you card, super cute with like ransom letters. I love this so much. I will definitely be keeping that. I usually keep them though. And then I think this was a freebie, this little like mild liner vinyl. Love that. And the August freebie, this is so fun. I think that's hilarious, that checklist. And then we've got the little planner vinyl. And I did redeem the 3 bean samplers. So I do have all 4 of this set, but I didn't want to wait until I had another one because I wanted to just go ahead and use the 3 I had. So anyway, I got some washi stickers. I think these might all be, okay, not all of them, but most of them. So I got the little soccer/football ones. I've got another shade, I think, in here. Yeah, just because I've used a ton during this season. And then I got these little Chicago doodles because I am going to be going to Chicago here very soon. By the time this video is up, I will have already been. So I thought those would be fun for journaling. Geotag, just for when I'm traveling. Little sparkles. I just love these tiny icons so much. They're super handy for like my monthlies. Pill bottles. Bat and ball. Well, it says bat and ball, but I guess the emoji head is supposed to be the ball. And then dumbbells. I thought I could use these for PT. Halloween work desks. These are just so fun. I love this so much. Adorable. And I wasn't sure if it would be here in time for Halloween, but it did come in time, so that's perfect. I got the day numbers. I got the Sweet Monsters and Cozy Halloween. So this one's more of like a bright, and this one is more muted, neutral, spooky. Then I got the Halloween journaling desk. Again, this is just such a fun little like flat lay. I also got the autumn ones. And then Emoji Heads Part 11 because I don't know if this was a new one or if I just didn't have it, but I wanted those for sure. So yeah, that's everything for this order. Next I have an order from Sugar Pop Fizz. I did already open it up, but it came in this pink envelope. So I did just pick up a couple of sets. We got the same like freebies as I showed last time. I did get the Red Taylor's version like art set because that is the album that got me into her music. So I got both the large deco sheets and then I got the tiny deco, which I think this was an add-on to the cousin kit, I'm pretty sure. Then I did get the glitter headers to go with that and the Hobo Cousin kit. So I did, I think, get the 3-page, yeah, I got the 3-page kit. So this one has tons of boxes because these are the alt boxes, which I really like those. The like regular page, and then this page comes with an extra box as well. So I'm probably gonna use that for a couple of weeks, maybe not back to back, but it's definitely enough for more than 1 week. And then I did get a couple of, or I guess a few journaling sheets. I got these all on washi paper, so I did just get the journal sheet number 3 with like the torn washi. And then I got the just washies to go with it in both sizes. I did also get some Halloween nuggets stuff. So I got the washi for this on washi taper. And I am so excited about this. I missed out on this art set last year, and I was kind of kicking myself ever since then. So I had to grab it this year. So I got the journal bundle. I did get the number 3 for the date covers. And then one of these was not included in the bundle. I think it might be this one. But you did get 2 of the large decos. So I just added on the 3rd one, like a la carte. But I just love this so much. I think it's so fun. The colors are really vibrant, and I love spooky stuff, love McDonald's, so very excited about that. And then next I do have what I think is my first order from Magical Sticker Co. It's pretty small, but it did come in this cute little vellum envelope with my name on it, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. So it does have this like fun, simply gilded Halloween washi on there. I do actually have that roll of washi, so I don't know if I'm gonna save that, but I love the seasonal touch. And then the freebie came in Midnight Purple. This is beautiful. Very excited to use the sampler. And the reason I picked stuff up was she has Pixie Purple foil. And this is not a foil I've been able to find anywhere else, but it's like the foil of my dreams. So I got 4 solids, and I think a couple are for a specific Halloween kit. I just can't remember. I did pick up unfoiled Scream ones just because I figured I may as well while I was there. And then I got a couple of the Pixie Purple bats. This is definitely for a specific kit though. So I'm very excited to use these. This is just, ugh. I wish I could get a roll of this foil, but I can't find at least an affordable version of it, unfortunately. So I'll just have to hope that like what I want in this foil, she has designs of in shop. But yeah, that's everything for my tiny little order. Next, I have an order from Carlea Plans. So first I'll go through their freebies. This is my freebie in a past color of the month. And then we've got all the September freebies, super cute fall stuff. The font of the month, which is like a script font, but it's got little ghosts you can put in for the use if you want to. So I love that. And then a sneak peek of the October colorway, which is just like a nice neutral. Then the 50 plus is the fall colorway. So this is really cute. Definitely gonna be able to pull that in. And then the 100 plus is like a nice chunky, I think it's a deep brown glitter, but it also could be a black. I can't quite tell. And then my sampler, I am so excited to have another one of these. I am definitely going to be pulling these into my spooky spreads this year. And then I did just get some color of the month stuff. So I've got the Etsy minis, footballs, desk version 2. I think there's just this one. I don't think she has another desk in shop, but I got the friendship bracelets, Know You Hang Up, Heart Records, journaling spread, and Scrub Daddy. Oh, and Spooky Movie. I did forget to get the soccer balls, but those are coming in my next order. And then I just got some Teen Wolf scripts in the Halloween font of the month, which I have been calling the Salad Fingers font because it looks like if Salad Fingers had a font or like wrote it. Then I did also put Oops in the notes to get an Oops bag. So excited to see what's in here. I am definitely going to be able to use these Taco Night scripts. And then, ooh, this was one of the birthday freebies, like tiered freebies. So I love this. Very excited to use another one of those. Baseballs, which this is perfect. I'm actually about to go to a baseball game soon. St. Patrick's cookies and cute laundry. Next, I have a small order from Carlea Plans. So we have my freebie in Bright. That is going to be different though by the time this video goes live. And then the September freebies, which I think I already showed in this haul. And then I did just forget to get these soccer balls in the color of the month. So I went ahead and added that to my script order. But I got some of the fun like October stuff. So I got this finished book custom with little ghosties. It looks like they're holding hands. And then I got Panic at the Disco in the, what I'm calling the Salad Fingers font, because this really gives me When We Were Young festival vibes, and I'm seeing Panic at the Disco there, so thought that would work. And then I did get Dead Tired and F This Pain because I just thought this font was perfect for that. And it's like a different way of marking feeling bad like during spooky season, make it a little bit more fun. Got some Make Bracelets scripts in the font of the month. I just really like this script, and I had lost my scripts for this, and then I of course found them when I got these, but that's okay. I also got this It's Fine, I'm Fine, again for when I'm not feeling good, and then Porch Time. And this is just in one of the regular in-shop fonts. I am blanking on which one it is though. Next I have a couple orders from SPC, but I'm just gonna like put them together. So I did get this freebie with both of them. I picked it and I'm so excited about these. It's just like matte paper, but there's spooky stamps. So very pumped. And then I got a couple of junk journal kits. So the like pop culture pop-up thing she had live, and since I don't really need vertical kits, I got junk journal kits. So we have Max, Cindy Lou. These are so cute. I love this movie so much. I love The Grinch in general, if you don't know, but yeah, the most recent movie is just so good. Love this Grinch. And then a page of just like smaller deco. So I like the different options. And then we have these tickets, Who Pudding Feast, Whoville Holiday Bash, and then just like a generic ticket. She has changed the format of these a little bit. I think she's just kind of doing them differently depending on the theme now. But we've got these like just colored shapes, a guest check, heart, a little circle of Cindy Lou Who. And then we've got like Whoville. This is so cute. I love this so much. And then the scene in like her house before the Grinch comes and takes everything. And then just a like pattern paper. And I did get this Diagon Alley junk journal kit. So I did just want to say that like I detest the author. However, Harry Potter was just something special to me growing up. So I do not buy like official merchandise, but I did want to get these stickers because it's not supporting her in any way. So it came with Ollivander, the Nimbus 2000, and then some nuts, sickles, and galleons. Got 2 galleons, I think. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, this one looks different. Maybe it's like the other side of the galleon, I'm not sure. And then we've got a page of the smaller deco. I love that all these books are on there. I think that's really fun in the letter. And then the tickets are Leaky Cauldron, and then Nocturne Market. Got some shapes. Guest check again. A little heart with like the list of the first year school books. Hagrid, which this makes me really emotional because the actor has died. And then we've got the brick pattern, which I am assuming this is in reference to like the entrance of Diagon Alley. And then this just made me gasp when I first saw it because it looks just like Diagon Alley in Universal Studios Orlando, which I went to Universal Studios for my honeymoon 9 years ago. So yeah, it's just holds a special place in my heart. And then we've got the like shop. We've got Ollivanders with all the wands and stuff. Super cool. And then for the other order, I did just get this kit. So make sure I don't mess it up. It is the Sunset Skater Kit. I did get the Ultimate Kit, and I am going to Vans Warped Tour this November, so I thought that a skater kit would be perfect for it. And I just love these colors. I did use this art, I want to say it was last summer. Feels like such a long time ago. I can't remember for sure. But I have a printable of that, but this color scheme is just a little bit different, and I wanted to use something slightly different this time. So I'm very excited. I definitely have some foil ideas. I have too many, so I'm gonna have to kind of assess what I'm using based on what I have, but it's gonna be wild. That's all I know. So we've got the like freebie with the extra guys, and then I love this bottom washi. I love the like paint swirl looking patterns. I think it's just so fun. And I really like these smaller date covers. I don't know if that's a new thing, but that way you can put deco at the top if you want. Next, I have an order from Plannerface. So I actually have a couple. One is my regular order and one's a subscription. So this is my regular order. A September freebie, just like a light green icons. The autumn freebie, which I did get this one already, but I used it. And this is just like the thank you card, but I love the back of this. I'm definitely going to use this in my like journal, junk journal type of situation. And then I got this Fright Night kit. I just could not resist. And I have gotten so many Halloween kits that I am going to be double planning some weeks, but I got my new planner starts, I believe, in October, maybe September, but it starts before January. So I'm going to be able to use a lot of this Halloween art this year, which I'm very excited about. Anyway, I thought this Halloween carnival kit is just so fun. I don't really go to carnivals, but it kind of reminds me of like, we had one at my grade school, and it wasn't this elaborate, but it's still just giving me that nostalgia. So the full kit, or I think it's called full kit, is what I got from her. And then I believe this came with it, I think. And then this was an add-on, but I could be wrong. So then I did get some of her creative kit papers. So I just love this. I love her paper too that she's got for these. I don't know, it's a really nice thin matte, which I feel like I probably talked about already, but this was the Black Cat Cafe set. So honestly, I thought these were pretty versatile patterns. And then I did get the music ones. I just couldn't resist. I've been eyeing these for a while, and I love music. If you are not aware, I had that upside down. I love music. I always have. My mom is a retired music teacher, and also I love going to concerts. And I did actually play in marching band in high school. So yeah, just thought that would be fun. And then next I do have some subscriptions. So I'm going to start with Plannerface. And this is the September Creative Kit. So it's Christmas themed, which I'm very excited about because I don't have a ton of Christmas stuff for my Hobonichi because I'm just not a huge Christmas person, but I do need some because I do celebrate it. So we've got the large deco. I love this like outfit. Love that girl. They're just so pretty. I am obsessed. And then the boxes this month are so fun. I love that she used all these different patterns and even like the patterns in the background. I'm just so pumped to use those. And then the papers are really fun. So we've got all these bows, and I'm not usually a bow person, but I like this. I like the variety. I think it's fun and it works well with the art set. And then we've got some green like starbursts, maybe. Red ornaments, trees, and kind of like a different looking green. It's like that color, twinkle. This makes me think of like twinkle lights. And then some more trees. So I love how many papers she gives you in her creative kits. Basically, all I was trying to say is I love the variety you get because you can mix and match them. So it's definitely a great deal. I recommend this sub. Next, I will go ahead and show my Pipsticks sub. So this one is like Halloween themed. It was the September, and I'm very excited about this. So as always, I love the hollow packaging. We did get this little zine, so I'm definitely going to be tearing out and using some of these little papers. I just think they're so cute. And then there's spoilers in here for next month, which I haven't looked at, but probably won't be getting. So this is just so cute. I love it. It kind of makes me think of Wicked a little bit, which I think is maybe partly the inspiration. It's called Witchy Wardrobe, and the accents are gold hollow. And then this one is Creepy Cocktails, and it's got silver accents, I believe. I think that's silver. I love these. I think they're so fun. They're so creepy. This is very creative. And then Spellcraft Sends, which is a bunch of Halloween stamps. And this foil is a light gold. Next, Derby Darlings. This one is, I guess it's kind of Halloween. Like there's some spiders and the color scheme, but I don't know. It doesn't quite fit the theme, but I'm still going to use it. I might actually use this for like when I go to Warped Tour, maybe some journaling pages because they're like skating. Then the next one is Sweet Spells. So it's just like a cute little pink witchy bakery theme. And this is also light gold, I believe. Then Sparkling and Spooky. We've got some letters with gold hollow accents. And Sassy Spells. This one is like more green. Okay, so now I'm kind of like... This also feels Wicked inspired, especially with the green and the pink. Like it's not exactly Wicked, but I think that they took some inspiration from that, which is cool. Then this is a vinyl sticker. It says Don't Kill My Vibe. Got these ornate owls, and this is hollow accents. I love these. These are so cool. I don't know like what it is, but I just think they're really pretty. And then this one is called Tricky Tracery. So we've got like cats and windows and some flowers and stuff. It's very gothic. Cathedral cats. So this one is, they look like gargoyles, but they're cats. So it kind of looks like they're statues to me, but I like that. The background is so cute, but this one has hollow accents. And then we've got like spooky conversation hearts, which I love this. I think the black is actually kind of foiled, but it's really hard for me to tell on camera. It's just the way the light's hitting it looks like it might be foiled. Either that or it's just printed a little bit differently in places. Then this one is called Book Coven. So some spooky reading stuff, super fun, hollow accents again. And then Beautiful Bows. These are fun. So there's like a shattered black. There's accents on some of them. Maybe all of them. Yeah, even that one has some for like the jack-o'-lantern eyes and mouth. So I love that. Killer Cakes. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. Also, that's gotta be a Wicked reference. Oh, this is so pretty. Shattered black foil. Like, I need this. I feel like every time I get black foil, it just doesn't show up. But this is showing, so very pretty. I might just put this up on my wall. And then next I have my Sugar Pop Fizz sub. So I wanted to show the envelope. I don't know if you can actually tell, but it's kind of like a shimmery black. It's a different material than the envelopes usually are. But getting into the actual sub, I was really excited about this theme. This one is like a witchy theme, and then you do get a preview of the next ones. So October is going to be Cheers, which I think might be New Year's. I'm not sure. November, Winter Warmth, and then I guess we're skipping December. So the foil is Sparkly Hollow. Obsessed with this. So we've got bats, stars, and moons. Spider webs, which I love. I love the look of spider webs. Witch brooms, and some little, like, I don't know. I feel like it looks like the moon with stuff on it, but I guess there's a moon and bats, so maybe not. Then the die cuts this month are some tarot cards, a beautiful jack-o'-lantern. I just love this art set so much. I feel like I used a kit with it at some point, but yeah, it's just beautiful art. So we've got this cute cat and then a little bat. The date dots, these are so fun. I love the font used for this and that they're black. So I get the journaling and Hobonichi Cousin for the kit that I get as far as format goes. So the large deco is 3 sheets. I love this book. So cute. The little stars are adorable. I don't know. I haven't looked through all of this, but I don't know if there's going to be much of this I don't love. Ooh, the crystals are really cute. I'm guessing that's like stuff to make potions with or something. I'm pretty sure. This is just so pretty. And then we've got the large and small deco combination sheet. The Hobo Cousin kit. Oh my gosh. This scene, this like double box scene is just everything. And I love that as well. I'm obsessed. This house, like, okay. Oh my gosh, and the coloring for the sky there is stunning. So this is the alternate boxes, and then the next to like the regular page of the kit, and then the what's typically the add-on page for the kit, but I feel like it always comes with a subscription, but that could just be because I have it on mine. I don't remember. I love this. The colors are so good. I can't wait to use it. We've got the days of the week for the journaling kit, and then just the 3 pages. So very cute this month. I am gonna go ahead and start using this probably immediately. I did just want to show this because this is super cute. It was on the packaging, but I do first have an order from Fox and Cactus. So I have not looked at this, but she's got like this paper packing material. It reminds me of like Easter baskets as a kid. So let me take this all out. So I got quite a few things since her shipping had been turned off to the States, but then she turned it back on. So I did get some earrings. I love these so much. I have the big version of these individually, but I broke off the backs of my sad ones. So I thought this would be a cute little addition to my earring collection. And then I did get these. Again, I have a bigger set of the Mothman ones, but these are sparkly, they're smaller. Sometimes I don't want dangly earrings, so I'm very excited for those. And then I will go ahead and it looks like Emma put a thank you note. Sweet. So I'll go ahead and show the washies. I'm not gonna take them out of the packaging. Hopefully you can see them okay, but we've got like this bat in the night sky with silver foil. And then this little ghost with candy one. I have this, but it is in I believe it's pink or purple, but it's a different color. And then I got the like witchy tapes with I think these, did they go together? Maybe. It's like a white and black. I'm not 100% sure if they go together, but yeah, this one is just, it's like snakes, crystals, moon, there's like a pentagram moth, so all the witchy things. And then I do have these little just twinkle washies. So this one is like a white with black foil. This one is just like gray with like a light white. It's not foil, I don't think, but it's really great basic. And then I had to get the little squidge emotion like washi. It's just so adorable. You can obviously like pick out a specific emotion and just use it like a sticker, or you can like, you know, use it as a normal washi. So love that. And then I got the rainbow with like hollow foil bats, just kind of spooky vibes. And then this one is squished in a museum. I was going to say museum, but I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Luigi's Mansion, but with just more of a classic spooky vibe. So I'm obsessed with it. I'm very excited to use it. And then I got this little smaller, I don't know if these, it's probably 5mm bats, and then the hollow foiled stars with like a blue purple gradient. So I'm very excited. All those tapes, very excited about them. So we've got the sweet thank you notes. I will definitely be saving that. And then into the stickers, which actually I'm not going to take this out, but I did also get this notepad, the review notepad. I thought this would be perfect to use for journaling, because if I have something that I really want to do a review on, it gives me a nice easy structure. And since I love spooky movies and books, I just thought the vibe was perfect for it. So I am very excited to use this in my journaling spreads. And then now for the stickers. I've got, let's see, 2 freebies. Oh, the September and August. Oh, that was sweet. Oh my God, that little boo-boo. It's so cute. I love it so much. Okay, these are so fun. I am obsessed with these freebies. She always does fantastic freebies. Emma does. And then I got more of the Killer Bees. I love these so much. I have like an older version of them, but I'm really into a band called Honey Revenge, and I thought these would be fun to use to mark stuff like that, but also just for stabby things, because if you know, I just want all the stickers for that. So we've got Late Night Working Ghosts. Squish is in a Mood, part 2. I'm pretty sure I have like the other, like I have part 1, but I did get the colorful. I like the colorful for Squish because it's purple, and purple is my favorite color. And then I got a restock on this Emo Notes sampler because I have a couple of them, but I've almost used up one of them. So I thought for my festivals, it would be handy to have more in these spooky deliveries. I love this so much. I had one of these on a freebie sheet, so I was like, okay, I need to get this. And I will say, like, my sticker choices this year were very intentional. Like, I sifted through my Halloween collection to see what I did have from Fox and Cactus already, just because everything, like, it's no fault of the shops, but just everything with, like, tariffs and stuff, it's more expensive now. So that's why it's like a, I don't know if I would call it a smaller haul because I got a lot of washi, but less stickers, I guess. So Squish Goes Trick-or-Treating. I did pick up 2 sheets of this one because I just can't stand how cute this is. And I feel like I would go through that sheet. And then Squish Reads Scary Stories, which I love those so much. These books are so cute. The flashlight, just all the details. I'm obsessed. And then the like Halloween Squish Gets to Work. So fun. Spooky Ghost Notes for like drawing, I figured, or journaling. And then Halloween Notes Sampler, which I don't know if I have this one already. If I do, I used it up almost because I wouldn't have gotten another if I did. And then these Zombie Squish for those days when you're like exhausted but still working. And the thank you card, which I love this so much. It matches the washi that I got, so very excited to put this up on my wall. Next, I do have a subscription from Pipsticks. This is not a subscription I'm regularly getting, but I got it because it was spooky themed. So this sheet does show like everything that's in it. So I wanted to show the box, but it's really big. So I'll just kind of show a little preview of it, and then I'll pull stuff out of it. So this is the stationery subscription, I think it's called. So it's more, it's not just stickers, but there are stickers in it. But you get like washi, scrap paper, all sorts of different things. So I'm going to just start here. So these are notepads. I believe they're sticky notes. Let's see. It just says memo pads, but I'm assuming they're sticky notes. So we've got the pumpkin, the little like spider, and then the ghost. And then the sticker paper scrap pad. So I'm so excited for this because it's basically like those journaling pages, but in a book. They are pretty thick, I will say, but I'm wondering if that's just the backing. So I'm gonna kind of peel this. Oh, okay. So the sheet itself it's thicker than maybe the stuff I'm used to with this type of thing, but it's not that bad. So I am just gonna go ahead and like flip through. This is so fun though. I love the concept, and not all of these are like spooky season specific. Like we've got the kind of just night sky stuff, patterns. But yeah, this is so fun. This is part of what made me want this sub, and then there was like a sale on it too on top of that. So it's like, okay, let me go ahead and get this one. But, oh my gosh. Okay, there's so many. I'm not gonna like, that's cute though. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna show out of them. But then I did get this giant candy corn notepad. This one I don't think is sticky notes. I think it's just a notepad. This is so fun though, and I love candy corn, so I'm very excited about that. Which, speaking of candy corn, this is candy corn big alphabet. So, I mean, it's pretty much what it says it is. And oh yeah, there's 5 sheets. So you get multiple sheets of the letters. Then these are like wax seal style stickers. So they're thicker. They've got some texture to them. Super cute. It's called Twilight Tokens. I don't know if some of these are on the site, which is why I'm trying to like say the names, but I know some of them might be exclusive to the sub. So these are glow in the dark. Several of these are glow in the dark. Moonlit Moths. More glow in the dark. This one is called Midnight Meowgic, which is adorable. I think that's so funny. And then this one's called Web Weavers. More glow in the dark. Another glow in the dark. This one is Staying Alive. Love the skeletons. More wax seals in a different color scheme. This one is Enchanted Impressions. And then this is called Spooky Stairs. Some little ghosties with googly eyes. And eye candy, again, candy with googly eyes. And then I guess the next two also have googly eyes. So this one is Peepin' Pumpkins. And they do have like foil accents on some of them too, which I think they've primarily been silver. This one is called Scaredy Eyes because it's cats and bats. So that was it for the stickers. But then there is some washi. So this one's called Slime Time, which I don't know if you can tell exactly with it in the package, but it's like a textured edge. I don't know if that's the right term, but basically it's cut out on the edge to look like slime. So let me just open it. Okay, so I opened the washi that looks different. So I've got the Slime Time one. So this is what I was trying to, but failing at describing. And the next one is called Bright Bolt. So it's like an orange chevron, kind of like a corally orange. And then Phantom Friends, which this is probably my favorite of these because the little ghosts. So those three, I did go ahead and open these. I left in the packaging. So this one is called Funky Plaid. And then this is Witch's Tights. And this one is called Skull Sprouts. So like some spooky planters. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.